Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here. Today giving you something a bit different. It's kind of like just your standard Pokemon Showdown live, except the battles are going to be split into different sections like you may have seen on Blame Truth and 6foot Hacks' channels. And I got this suggestion mostly from Bifey, but I wanted you guys to leave some comments on what you think of this as opposed to Showdown, because it is shorter, so maybe you'll feel more inclined to watch it as it's just something to watch when you only have a few minutes as opposed to having half an hour to yourself, and maybe the Showdown lives kind of get a tad boring. But yeah, nonetheless, it's going to be my first one with just myself here, and it's going to be featuring my buddy Careless's team. And I could say that it's mine, but you know, I couldn't care less. Okay, I'm tired of this. That was Bifey's joke. If you're mad at me, just blame him. Anyway, it consists of offensive Life Orb, B Sharp with Adamant Nature. It's got Adamant, Mega Medicham. This thing destroys lives. You can't see the rest of them because of the way this recording software works, but it's got the Specially Defensive Heatran, Timid, 4 attacks, Landorus. Got a mixed Aegis Slash with Life Orb, which I'm kind of thinking about Spooky Plate though, because it also has Sacred Sword, sure, but Spooky Plate might be the better buff because it does have nice bulk, but then Life Orb of course takes it away. And then we just have his custom set of Rotom Wash, mostly defensive though. So with that said, I do have a 1770 Rain King, I believe, on the ladder, which does put me pretty nicely, so we'll definitely get some good battles, or I was there. Okay. Well, I'm definitely up there somewhere, I promise you. I'm going to search that right now. I guess it's because the ladder kind of froze, so then changed. Okay, yeah, I'm at 1788. So yeah, I'm at 113 right now. I'll definitely get some nice battles, and hopefully I don't lose all of them. But yeah, basically I'm going to have a live session of all of these. I'm going to have one battle at a time, and then you guys can know how it goes from there, and that's basically that. So I am relatively high, so hopefully I will get battles kind of in a short amount of time, but you know, you never know. I've been getting battles at a decent rate before now though. I was just laddering up a bit so I could get some nice battles, so let's just hope I get one really soon. I kind of don't want to cut out just because I don't want to be that guy that like cuts to only battles where they win and such, but yeah, you know. Anyway, so this guy has some buddies, it looks like, because they just joined, but I haven't seen Crawdon in a long time actually, but he has a Chansey Blissey oh my lord, a Chansey Skarmory core, so that's going to be a bit annoying. His Latios or his Skarmory or even his Gliscor could have Defog. I'm not sure. I have seen Skarmory though, which is kind of weird. I mean, even Caesar, he has a ton of things potential for that, but these usually carry Rotom Wash on them, but nonetheless, I'm just going to start with my Heatran and hope for the best. So he's going to start with a Gliscor. I don't want to stay in no matter what, and so I'm going to go into my Landorus and hopefully see what happens from there, because first turn I'm not going to lose my Heatran, which will get rocks up. This way, once I do have a free chance to get rocks up against like a Chansey or Skarmory, I will be able to scout for what his Defogger is and then try to wither that away. Well, nonetheless, I'm going to go for the Psychic here. He might just Protect. Okay, he just goes straight into his Chansey. That's kind of perfect, really, because now I'm going to go into my Heatran and see what he does. He might double switch, I really don't know, but okay, that's his Stealth Rocker. Yeah, the one thing about this team that I don't like too much is that it doesn't have a Spinner or Defogger, but that's alright, it's not a huge deal. But this Crawdon is definitely a problem. I don't know what kind it is yet, but I'm sure we'll figure out very soon. It's probably just going to Knock Off, to be honest. So, I'm thinking I'll just Lava Plume, try to burn it. Okay, he does go for the Waterfall. Interesting. Now he has Life Orb, so he's definitely max speed, I'm thinking. But I can potentially bluff that I'm offensive with my Wishy-Washy here. I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. Okay, well, he stays in, and he does outspeed, even though it has base 55 speed, so I mean, that's whatever. But yeah, my rocks are up. My Wishy-Washy is almost dead, though. Kind of unfortunate, but really his only way to take out my Landorus now, well, you can wall it with Chansey. Almost, is what one of the people say. But I don't think I really have a reason to not go into Medicham, because that gives me a free chance on whatever he brings in that I can go for a high jump kick. And people in the chat are just talking about how good Crawdon is. I mean, it's decent, for sure. But yeah, he brings in Latios. I don't really know why. It's getting a bit laggy here. I hope that's not because I'm trying to upload a video at the same time, but yeah. Okay, so he must have been Jolly the way they're talking about. I'll put him Adamant, so I don't know. My Rotom might have been able to outspeed in that case. But nonetheless, I am Mega Evolved now, but I really cannot stay in. For the most part, Aegislash can wall Latios pretty well. And yeah, he goes for the Draco. That is definitely not Specs damage, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm max special attack, max attack, like 4 HP EVs, I think. But yeah, you can easily bring in his Chansey now. So I'm thinking that this is a chance to go into my B-Sharp. But at the same time, Medicham, I'm going to go into Medicham. That way I can scout how much. Oh, he does decide to go into his Gliscor. That's interesting because I thought he would go into Chansey thinking I'd go for Shadow Ball. But that is not the case. So I'm going to go into my Landorus and kind of just hope for the best here. I'm not sure, this Gliscor can be really annoying. I have noticed that Gliscor can be a problem for this team because the Subtoxic set, which is certainly the most popular, is kind of annoying, I'll tell you that right now. So he's going to probably go for the Defog here, and I'm thinking I'm just going to go into my B-Sharp because I have no reason not to. And then I can easily get a free knockoff. Okay, and I can still get the knockoff. It's actually going really well for me. If he has Taunt, I don't care. Yeah, he's just going, okay, he has a Brocky helmet. Now I wonder why he took that so well. But yeah, now he's going to taunt me. And I'm thinking, from this range, let's see, high jump kick can definitely not kill Skarmory. I can try for the flinch hacks, but I really don't want to. Gosh, I don't know, I don't want to bring in, yeah, I'll bring in Aegislash because he doesn't seem to expect that I am specially oriented. And I'm pretty sure this brings him down to a Sturdy if he decides to stay in for whatever reason. But yeah, he goes for the taunt. Okay, I really don't see why. But yeah, he's going to go down easily. And that's just one more annoying threat gone. So he's going to bring in his Gliscor here. And I'm just going to I really don't think I need this anymore. I really don't think so with my combination of Medicham and B-Sharp as my priority. Yeah, I'm just going to keep substituting, or not substituting, I'm going to keep on Shadow Balling until he tries to EQ me or whatever, because I want to have a free chance to go into something and take him out. And to be honest, the only thing I have left to handle to handle Gliscor is my Landorus, so I have to keep that at decent health, I guess you could say. And he's probably going to bring in Chansey now. And so it's kind of risky, but I'm going to go into my B-Sharp. Hopefully it doesn't protect here. Good. Okay, but he goes into Latios. Interesting. But, okay, so this is interesting. Do I go for the Sucker Punch? Or do I go for the knockoff? Oh, gosh. I mean, knockoff isn't going to really help me unless, like, he brings in Chansey for whatever reason. I always say 4-4 twice. I don't know why. But, gosh, it's kind of risky. I mean, it'd be really obvious. No, he stays in and he surfs. That really sucks. I mean, I still have Medicham to handle his Chansey. But that's all I really have for that. So I'm going to bring in my Medicham now. Basically, his Gliscor just became really annoying. I don't know, yeah. Okay, he brings this in. Not sure if I agree with this play. This is probably his Mega. But high jump kick definitely kills. And yes, okay. So basically here's the deal. On Chansey, I can easily... Okay, this is interesting. How much did Fake Out do to this thing? Did I go for Fake Out on this thing? I need to check that. Fake Out did 35% to Latios. Bullet Punch will do the same amount, so he's going to go down. Perfect. So, here's the deal. I need Medicham to beat this Gliscor. And it's basically just a ton of prediction right now. Okay, he's going to go for the Protect. That's interesting. I don't know why he did that. Nonetheless, it's basically going to be 50-50 here. And that's going to determine the game. He still doesn't know if I have HP Ice. And now he does. But it's basically 50-50 here. Is he going to stay in? Or is he going to switch out? He's playing pretty obvious. So I'm going to go into my Medicham. Please switch out. Please, please, please. Yes! I think I just won. I think I just won. As long as he doesn't carry Protect. I don't know. Does he have Wish? I think he has Soft Boil. I'm going to High Jump Kick. Okay, he switches out again. Interesting. Oh, that's not a 2-hit KO. And I can't stay in, though. He's probably going to Protect to try to get some more health back. But yeah, now he can Toxic Stall me. So this is unfortunate. Yeah, he has no reason to not go back into Chansey right now. So he's probably going to do that. And I'm just going to have to go back into my Medicham. And really just hope for the best. Yeah. So he goes into it once again. And basically I'm going to Psycho Cut. And just hope for a ton of damage. So, let's see what happens. I mean, he should not stay in right now. That is for sure. But please don't. It's going to be really close. Really, really close. High Jump Kick with Stab is like 6205. But then Resisted is like 102. So, Psycho Cut will do a little bit more. And so with Rocks damage plus Psycho Cut, I might have a chance. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking about right now. He really should go into Gliscor. Okay, yes, he does go into it. How much damage will I do? Okay, it only does 37%. That's unfortunate, because I really can't switch out. And unless I crit him, that's going to be the game. So that's kind of unfortunate. Because he has no reason to not Protect here. Yeah. And even if I switched out, I would have taken Rocks damage plus Toxic, and then he would have been able to Protect once again. And then I would have been at like 4 health. But yeah, so I'm going to go for the Psycho. Oh, I crit him. But it's not enough. That's unfortunate. Oh well. It's kind of funny how that happened. Yeah, nonetheless, he's going to Protect, of course. And basically, I'm at 13%, so I might. No, I mean, if he goes into, I don't know. Unless, yeah, I just die from that. In the case that I lived with enough health, I may have been able to. Maybe, no, Earth Power only did 25%, I think, so after Rocks, he would have still lived with like 12.5%. That was still a decent battle, I think. Yeah, I'm down to 1766 now, but I should still definitely have some decent battles, so let's see how the next one goes.